Ethereum is absolutely skyrocketing toward $3,400. We see $726 million of Ethereum ETFs inflows in just one day. Is $4,000 an imminent price action for Ethereum? Is definitely sparking the altcoin season right now. So let's dive right in. What is driving this massive move? Why the institutions start to accumulate more and more those Ethereums? What is going on with Ethereum? It's super exciting. Let's dive right into it. So Ethereum at $3,417 is definitely making a major move and come back to the previous levels of massive resistance around $3,700. And we're seeing on the daily is just been an explosion of Ethereum over here over the last handful of days. On the daily, we are on extremely overbought territory, which means as some kind of a correction is likely to happen soon, maybe at this point, or maybe at 36 or 700 or $3,800, but we are approaching a major resistance level, so be on the lookout for that. If you've been accumulating Ethereum since it dumped in April towards $1,500, you are pretty much tripled your money and in a very short period of time, just in a handful of months. The Bitcoin dominance is dropping hard because of Ethereum over here. If you look at the weekly, this is exactly the kind of action we want to see in the Bitcoin dominance, which means the altcoin season is right here. So it's very exciting. We're seeing Bitcoin is around $118,000. It's not doing much in the moment, but Ethereum is pumping and catching up with, if you look at Ethereum BTC chart, we are going higher. We need to get back to the zone over here, which we dropped back in December 2024. Ethereum is catching up in terms of the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Now let's take a look over here. Largest day ever for Ethereum ETFs inflows, $726 million. Institutions, treasury companies, smart money is accumulating Ethereum like never ever before. So guys, we are talking about some crazy numbers. It's like triple than before the biggest day for Ethereum. The institutions are loading up like crazy. This is Ethereum in April. This is Ethereum in July. Sharplink Gaming is accumulating millions of dollars worth of Ethereum. They're doing it 2.2 times faster than Strategy did with Bitcoin in the first 35 days after their initial purchase. Most people don't realize how significant it is. They accumulated so far 280,600 Ethereum with a value of almost $1 billion over here in the past 35 days. Absolutely massive. Ethereum to $4,000 is imminent. We're seeing this bullish crossover here on the MACD, and we're seeing the bottom. The bottom has pretty much established over here in April. This is Ethereum to BTC chart, just like we had back in 2019, and from there Ethereum gained significantly more than Bitcoin, as you can see on this chart. So are we about to get back to the zone of Ethereum having 0.08 like almost tenths of the size of Bitcoin? If we're gonna reach this level at this point of Bitcoin, would mean Ethereum trading at around $12,000. So I'm optimistic of Ethereum this cycle. I think we can create a new highs for Ethereum around $10,000 mark. That will be the moment that you know, it will be very nice to take some profits for sure at around $10,000 for one Ethereum. But this is a great asset. As you can see, it will stand a test of time. We're seeing why it's pumping right now. The House vote passes to advance the 3 crypto bills, the Genius Act, Clarity Act, an Anti-CBDC Act. The Genius Act is about the stable coins, allowing the big players, the institutions, the banking partners to facilitate all of the stable coin transactions. And the Clarity Act is about what is security, what is not a security. And of course, Ethereum is not a security. And now they're talking about also to add the staking Ethereum, like for the ETFs. Imagine how much more demand is going to be if the those that have the Ethereum ETFs are going to have some dividends paying out from staking. Yeah. So this is incredible, bullish for the industry. We have 54 altcoin ETFs waiting for approval from the SEC. It's literally a ticking time bomb. From Bitwise, Vanik, 21 shares, Canary, Turtle, all of this, Ethereum, Near, BNB, Sui, Say, Tron, Dogecoin, Pengu, Avalanche, Aptos, all of these different coins, XRP, which by the way is also pumping pretty much to $3.24, is creating a new highs. XRP is looking very, very, very good over here right now in this new highs. It's a new price discovery over here. So we are seeing here Adams-backed Bitcoin treasury company BSTR to go public with 30,000 Bitcoin worth $3.5 billion. They just raised $1.5 billion. So Adam wants to pass Michael Saylor, which accumulated $70 billion right now worth of Bitcoin. This is going to be an epic, epic ride. In altcoin season right now at 39. Once you reach those 60, 70 regions, this is going to be too late to invest in altcoins. This will be the time to get out. But right now, it's still not too late to buy. To buy right now. The better time to buy was a little bit earlier. As you know, Ethereum tripled since April times. But the next best thing is to buy now. Right? And we see U.S. House could vote on Bitcoin crypto market structure as soon as today, so clarity is coming. Bitcoin supply is shrinking on the exchanges while the demand is skyrocketing for the ETFs holders, so it's obvious what we're going to do next for the prices to go up. We have another $1 billion, totally $3 billion USDT minted in the past 24 hours. What it means is that it's all going to go to purchase cryptos, to purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos. So this is incredible. BlackRock is accumulating Ethereum like crazy. That's what's happening right now. The Bitcoin ETFs have had a total of $4.8 billion in inflows this month so far. Half of the months have gone, and we haven't even get started yet. There's a lot of demand that is happening. And according to some resources, the White House official says President Trump likely to fire Federal Chair Powell soon, and the Director of Federal Housing Pulta says a very credible source told him Federal Chair Jerome Powell is considering resigning. Now, what does it mean that Jerome Powell to resign? Well, if somebody else is going to come in his place, going to lower interest rate and pump the heck out of the economy, that can be very bullish for stocks and for crypto. So what are the better plays for Ethereum that you can watch out? Well, one of them is Pepe. So Pepe is still kind of not catch up fully to the price of Ethereum. It's currently trading like this. It's creating a bullish engulfing months at the moment. And you can see it's not as high on the overbought territory as Ethereum is. So currently, yeah, if you've been holding Pepe or if you've been longing Pepe, Pepe's did a move since 9th of July, just in this past week, of about 40%, which is very, very significant. If you put a little bit of leverage into that, you basically can double or triple your money in such a moves like that. So we're talking about also layer 2s for Ethereum, like Arbitrum, for example. Arbitrum is currently trading 44 cents. What is the price target for Arbitrum? Well, the highest point was $1.80. So in the altcoin season, Arbitrum can gain a lot. There is a lot of potential over here for price appreciation to the all-time highs, about 380%. So the altcoin season means that everything pumps like crazy to previous all-time highs, right? If you look at the total too, currently it is pretty much breaking out over here and looking to get to the highest points, right? So just like we were here in December, November, December, January over here, the altcoin sector is rebounding. Solana is currently at $175, looking prime to go back to the previous all-time high. Everything is looking solid over here in the altcoin space. SUI is also at $4 right now, very close to the previous all-time high. So very exciting time for the altcoins, and I think it's prime to rise. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you in today's current episode of today's in crypto show. I hope that you enjoy this episode and you are looking forward to this altcoin season. I'm gonna see you in the next episode.